So we got another pandemic possibly headed our way again. Deja vu like a motherfucker, huh? I mean, the proof is in the pudding, y'all. A lot of times we've been telling people that all of this stuff is scripted, planned. You know, you throw Bill Gates in the mix, you know you're going to get something. So, the Hantavirus, something that I've never even heard of. They saying it's been around for a while. I mean, when's the last time you guys knew anybody that said, man, I got the damn Hantavirus? Never. But all of a sudden in 2026, it just pops up on a cruise ship, and now they're saying this in Virginia. It went from the cruise ship to Virginia to Florida. Does it sound familiar to y'all? Just like 2019, 2020. They didn't even bother to change up the script because they realized the first time it worked. So why change up something why fix something that ain't broken? They knew they was going to get away with it the first time, so they doing it again. You already look on Facebook and stuff. You see people already panicking. People already talking about, damn man, I hope they come out with a vaccine. You already seeing this stuff. Ain't been a week yet. People already clamoring for a vaccine. And they probably already have one already. It's been already sitting around just waiting. They already had the ingredients ready to push it. Another cash grab by the CDC and all these pharmaceutical companies. We know what's going on, man. Look, here's the strange thing about when these things happen, right? I always said, how do they know what to test for when they get these people in, right? Like, you know when you go for a drug test, like for a job or something, and then they give you that little thing, and then rather you take the urine or a swab, it tests for multiple different things, like cocaine, weed, right? So you drop your urine or your blood or whatever it is, and it tests for certain things. Think about this for a minute. What I'm saying is this. They're saying like 2-3 people died on that ship. All right, so they take one of the bodies in for toxicology, pull their blood, test their blood for different things. On those test strips, right, that they test the blood, does it say anything about a hantavirus on there? You know, it probably say flu or hepatitis, stuff like that. How do they know it's something called the hantavirus just off the bat, just like that? Unless they already got tests already laid out for this virus. Why would they just automatically just test for something that nobody even knows about like that? Get ready for pandemic 2026, y'all. So if you guys are sick of this shit just like most people are, hey, I think this one is going to be worse because now they're saying that this has a 40% fatality rate. And the crazy thing is, COVID didn't even have that much of a fatality rate, right? People were dying for reasons they're saying it was COVID killing people. I have my opinions about that. I'll probably talk about that in another video. But if this one is more dangerous than COVID, we're gonna see a lot of people going either by the hands of that or something else that they got going on. But if the lockdown was like that over COVID, what you think the lockdown going to be about this one? They're going to give you another jab. Can you imagine the COVID? You took the COVID jab. Now they going to stuff another vaccine in you that's never been tested and proven. And people are going to line up and take it. It's going to be bad, bro. That is what's going to probably be laying people down, bro. I can almost guarantee it. But listen, to the real pure bloods and to the people out there that didn't let them scare you the first time, don't let them scare you this time. This is life, bro. Things happen. Whether it's concocted things or just life happens. So what? Every 3 years, every time they tell us to be scared, we supposed to be scared. Every 3 to 5 years, they tell us to take another vaccine and want to poke us up with something. We just automatically supposed to fall in line with it. Anyway, get yourselves ready. They might even try to implement, if it's this bad, if it's as bad as they claim it is, right? If it even really exists. If it's bad as they say, assuming that it exists, we're going to go by that narrative. They might even try to do some kind of emergency where they force our kids to take it. And you know how I feel about the babies, bro. I'll rock and roll for them, bro. Period. Not gonna happen. Let me know how y'all feel about this. Drop a comment, talk to me.